Hi, I'm Tracy, I'm 25 and I am 3 weeks into a breakup. Had a 5.5 year relationship, engagement and 2 children. It's been really hard. I hope that by talking about how I feel, that it makes a difference, that makes people understand that you're not alone when you're in a breakup, even though you are on your own because you've been dumped, but it's normal to feel all these different emotions and to be upset and to be happy and then, to take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. And for all of the people that are around you, they can look at you and think, God, she's a nutcase. 1 minute she's on the ceiling, the next she's on the floor. But it really is a human emotion that you have to go through to grieve and to get over a relationship. So for all of the kind of people that are a bit scared of me right now, I'm really sorry, but hopefully through talking about my emotions, you can see that, I'm coming through it and I will heal. Because, when you've had your heart broken, you kind of want to understand it really. Everybody gets hurt, everybody heals, and I can kind of excuse my crazy behaviour really. And the fact that I'm on my period kind of makes it a little bit easier to make this video. There are 7 stages of grieving when you break up a relationship, which is either a lucky number or not. Stage 1 is shock, and it can be a time when you didn't see it coming maybe, or you'd never thought it would get to that point. And yeah, it can be a time that really unsettles you, a time when you don't feel yourself. Everything's suddenly changed overnight and you think, oh my God, this is my life now. What's going on? And he's probably thinking the same. He's probably feeling, wow, yesterday everything was so normal, today it's not. This is a difficult time for me too, as a man, to kind of digest this. Stage 2 comes along and you enter denial, and you kind of try and remind yourself that, oh, it was all just a bad dream. This isn't really happening. I'm still in a relationship. It's a time when you try to hold on to everything that you found familiar and everything that your life was together. I love you! And he's probably doing exactly the same, thinking, I don't want this to change. Wow, I've made such a mistake. I really should go back to her right now. The 3rd stage of a breakup is isolation. And it's a time when you want to be on your own. I just want to talk to myself and talk out loud and, let everything out. And you feel wounded, like you can't face the world, and being around other humans who aren't heartbroken, they just don't understand what you're going through. You do kind of take yourself away from everything and try to kind of grieve on your own. I'm sure, he's grieving just as much as you at this moment. Absolutely. Stage 4 is anger. It's a time, I think, when you sort of say to yourself, what the hell did I ever do to you? What was so bad that you had to break my heart and to destroy me like this? And you can end up hating and resenting and being in a really sort of angry, dark place over the pain that you've been made to feel. And everybody has their own way of dealing with anger. Some people count to 10 and sing a song or something. Other people might have a different way of dealing with it. But everybody has to go through it, and it's completely normal. Absolutely. absolutely, completely normal. Stage 5 feels like a step back. It's bargaining, and you kind of try to change yourself to make everything right, and you think, God, if I did this differently, if I did that, then, you know, maybe come back. It's a bit like being in denial, but kind of hopeful denial, as opposed to just standard denial. Maybe it is kind of the upgrade. It's really a time when you're kind of searching inside of yourself and you're thinking, how can I become a better person, and how can I change what's happening to me and to make the pain go away? You know, he's probably thinking a lot about you right now, and it's no doubt hurting him too. The 6th stage is depression. If depression was a tub of ice cream, for example, some people can be right at the top of the tub, sort of skimming it with a teaspoon, thinking, I'm not hungry, I don't want to eat this, but it tastes a little bit nice. And other people could be full on, you know, shoulders in, munching on that ice cream, and really hits him rock bottom. And you never know how hard it's going to affect you and what it's going to make you feel inside until you're there and you feel that way. It's a time that won't last forever. You will come out of it, and you know that every cloud has a silver lining, but you just have to let it ride the storm, you know, and you'll come back out of it. But everybody has their own time. And you can take comfort in knowing that you're not the only one hurting. The final stage of the breakup is acceptance, and it's a time when you suddenly find yourself smiling again, and you can laugh, and you don't have that ache inside your heart where you can't breathe. You know, you can kind of stand up and just go, oh, thank God. And it's a great place to be, where you're yourself again, and you can think normally. You can walk out the front door and you don't panic, you don't get sad, you don't have that hurt anymore. Unless you go through the other 6 stages, you're not going to reach acceptance. But when you do, it's the biggest relief ever. Every breakup is different, and it's not easy. I think even if you're with someone that you want to leave, you don't want to hurt them, and you don't ever want to see somebody suffer. I think when you're the one that's been left, you hurt for everything around you, because sometimes you don't get answers in life. It doesn't give you that understanding that you need to kind of accept what's going on, and it makes the whole process a lot harder. But it won't last forever. You can look back and have nice memories and know that, you know, everything happens for a reason, and you will be a stronger person from this. You hurt until you have no hurt left, and then you heal, and the day you heal is the best day ever. So if you're going through a breakup, just please remember you're not alone, and these are the stages that you'll pass through. And you know, one day you could be right at number 7, and the next you could be back at number 2, but it doesn't mean that it will last forever, and it doesn't mean that you won't be happy in life. So, you know, just stay strong, and it will get better. It will get better. But to the one that broke my heart, if you're watching this, I just don't think I'm crazy, because I'm not. I'm just grieving. Thank you.